reptilian pet that every boy desires. Most women and mothers object to keeping snakes or other potentially harmful animals as pets, but with the right care and selection, even those who are initially uninterested may grow to learn to love snakes. Making an informed decision on which snake to purchase is essential. The snakes are available for purchase with care instructions at most pet stores. You may go for something a bit more out of the ordinary, even if you always wanted a snake as a pet when you were a small kid. If you or your kid are in need of a snake, it might be helpful to know what to look for. You should start by learning as much as possible about snakes. A harmless and common snake is the garden kind. The python, king snake, and boa constrictor are other types of snakes. If the gift is for a kid, choose a snake that won't become too big and isn't too dangerous. Larger snakes, such as those indicated above, need more space and care than smaller ones. It's important to remember that the snake species you choose will need a certain amount of food. Dietary preferences vary greatly across animals. Pet shop snakes eat mice, although most other snakes don't. You should only have a snake if you have the resources to consistently provide it with a healthy diet. It's not a good idea to bring a wild snake into captivity because of the stress and potential for sickness they may pick up from being relocated. If you're looking for a snake, choose a reputable pet store or breeder. Both king and gopher snakes, which are similar in appearance, need a steady supply of water and a diet heavy on rodents. Your snake might live in an aquarium with a little pond, some rocks, and some soil. As with nutrition, snakes have specific habitats and feeding needs. You need to learn more about the snake before making any decisions on the ambience enhancements. Since most snakes are found in tropical regions, they need warm temperatures throughout the day and somewhat cooler nighttime. You may be aware that it may be rather chilly at night in the desert. The number of snakes has increased in both arid and humid regions. With the right care, your new pet will live a long and happy life. To return to the topic of nourishment, you also need to establish regular eating times. Some species of the snake may go many days without eating. To be more precise, gopher snakes don't need to eat every day. If you obtain one as a pet, be sure your kid knows when to feed it. Most teenagers and young adults are responsible enough to manage to own a snake as a pet, but younger kids will need your help. The proper way to handle the snake is also crucial. The more familiar a snake is with humans, the more likely it is to make its home among us. This implies potentially dangerous people may be contained with the right kind of education and care. If you're a beginner snake owner, please don't get one of these snakes as a pet. When caring for a pet snake, it's best to take things slowly so you can adjust to its unusual requirements. When given the right care, snakes may make wonderful pets. Many kids, both boys and girls, find snakes fascinating. They are visually appealing, with bright hues and the promise of danger. Before giving in to a child's wish for a pet snake, be sure you are ready to take on the responsibilities that will come with it.